In this training, I'm going to show you how you create products and add a bump offer to your order forms. So chances are you may have been to sales pages that feature order forms like this, where you have the main product and then you have this thing called a bump offer, which is an optional product that people can check the box here and their cart will update accordingly, which normally means an increase in price and therefore they spend more money with you. All right, so how do we do this in Digisales? All right, now leading up to this point, you have to make sure that you've already created at least a sales page or an order form like this, and that will save us quite a bit of explanation from here on out. So first things first, we're going to make sure that we need to create the products that we need for this order form. So I may have covered this in a previous video, but for all intents and purposes, I'm just going to create from scratch really quickly. So starting from number one, we go to payments, and then we go to this thing called products up here. All right, so you arrive at a page that looks like this. Now what you're seeing here, these are products I've already have in this account. If you are brand new to this, then you're not going to see anything here. So click on the top right, click create product, and we're just going to create a very quick one because this is just meant to be a demonstration. So I'm just going to call it main product so you can see what this is. This thing up here is optional. Normally I will just toggle it off because I don't have an online store. Main product, if you want to have a description, I'm just going to put description goes here. You don't have to be so fancy about it, just like one simple sentence will do. All right, I'm just going to leave all this alone. Additional options. Now you can put your statement description over here, or descriptor, the name of your company, a name of your website, your name even, so that when this appears on your customer's credit card statement, it will be immediately identifiable. So in this case, I'm just going to put my name here. All right, you will put yours. Okay, product media, this will be the picture of your product. If you haven't just yet, click on upload, and you can just add the picture of the product over here. So again, real quick, it's just meant to be a very simple, quick one. Maybe I'll just choose this random picture here by double clicking. All right, so I've got the product picture for this one. Prices, yeah, you're just going to put your price here. I think in this case, I'm just going to put a simple USD $10, for example. Okay, I think that's about it. There's no variance whatsoever, and I'm just going to click on save. All right, so we now have what we call a digital product over here. In fact, speaking about digital, you may want to make sure that this is identified as a digital product. All right, so you just click on edit over here, and again you can add the same image. Okay, now this compare price here, very interesting. This is more like a, you know, you've seen some marketing tactics, they put a higher price and then they cross it out, then they show you the actual price. You can do that here as well. So let's just say it's meant to be regular price $197, buy today only $10. Okay, scroll down, shipping and delivery. If you're selling a digital product like me that is not physical, you choose digital product. Okay, now if you want to upload the files, you can, but I'm just going to tell you personally, I don't do that here because I have a download page for that. So we're done here. Let's click on save. And now when you head back to go back here, we're going to go back to the products, which is payments, products, and you're going to see here, this is something we just created for $10 and the product type is digital. Okay, so that's the main product. Now what about the bump offer? Well, it's actually very simple really. We're just going to recreate the steps again. All right, so I'm going to click on create product. Let's do it one more time. Let's give it the name for the bump offer. In this case, I'm just going to call it bump product because again, this is just a simple test. Description, this is a bump offer. Okay, so of course when you do it, it's going to be a bit more serious. I'm just doing a very quick one here. Next one, product collection. Now we don't need that. Okay, we can leave all this alone. Product media, we're going to put the cover for this thing if there is. I'm just going to choose a random one here. Okay, one-time fee, usually it's going to be slightly higher than the main offer, but again, it's up to you because that's your offer, right? I'm just going to put it at $37. Okay, compare price, if you want to put it a bit higher, just go put it like that. Okay, like so. And we're kind of like, yeah, kind of done here already actually. So Oh yeah, one more thing, include online store. Let's just turn that off. Forgot about that part. Okay, and yeah, let's go to save. Okay, but we still want to update this. Okay, this bump product. Click on edit here, and image. Let's just do it one more time. Okay, we're gonna choose it as a digital product. All right. I think there's some additional options. I think there's one thing about a statement descriptor which we weirdly I've not seen that. I may have missed out on that. Okay, let's just make sure that everything is good. Is it under? Oh, there we go. Additional options. All right. But yeah, I think you notice that we are basically recreating the same steps. All right. We're doing one for the main product and one for the bump offer. So if you take a look at this right now, we now have a main product and a bump product. Okay, cool. So this is basically the first section. Now we're going to go to the next one. Okay, and that is to add this to our order form. So how do we arrive here? You go to sites. Okay. And then you're going to click on the funnel you have created. So again, as I mentioned at the start of this video, you want to make sure that you've already created, you know, your pages, your funnel, and things like that. All right. Then this step will make sense. Okay. I'm just going to choose one of my funnels here as an example. And even though this is a functioning funnel right now, but I created this clone order form. It's just to do this exercise, or rather this demonstration to you. So we have an order form here. It doesn't matter whether it's an order form or a sales page, that's okay, but I use order form in this case. So here's an order form, and you're not going to just go and add it right away, okay? You're going to click on this thing called products, and here you need to add a product. Yeah, we're going to add both of them right now. So I'm going to click on add product. Okay, I'm going to start with the main one. Okay, I'm going to choose the price that we created just now, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we don't actually have to change anything here. Let's click on save. Okay. Next up, click again, add product, and we're going to add the bump offer this time. So it's all like pretty much the same, but here's the big change here though. The big difference is that now, instead of the main product, we're going to click on bump product, all right? And then click save. Okay, cool. So now, these are the products attached to this particular page called the order form. So I'm going to click back on overview, and I'm going to click on edit, and yeah, we're going to start editing the page. So loading up the page may take, you know, I think several seconds depending on how fast the server is right now. So let's just have the page load up. Okay, I think it's fairly relatively fast because there's not a lot of content on this page. Okay, so here we are. All right. Now, let's just say you're doing this from scratch. Now, most importantly though, is that you want to have this one-step order form. So I tell you what, how about I just build this form from scratch? So let me just delete this, and I'm going to start from scratch by adding elements at the top left. We want to go to this thing called order form. All right. Now, I think it's faster to just type the word order. And you have two step, you have one step. Now, you can use either one of this, but I prefer to use a one-step order form. Okay, so I'm going to drag it here. And we can start editing the details, all right? Starting with element name. If you want to change the name, you can go ahead. But for me, I'll leave it alone. Typography, content font, that's fine. Contact options, I will probably just leave, I'll just check this. Validate disposable email if you want to do that. Button actions basically means after the person make a purchase, where do they go to next, all right? Do they go to the next step in the funnel, or a specific website address, or do they go select another specific step? It's up to you. But for me, normally I'll just go to the next step, usually. Okay. Now, format options, headline, this would be the shipping and info if you want to leave it alone. But since I sell a digital product, I think shipping doesn't make sense. So I'm just going to probably do something like step 2, complete your order and get started now. Yeah, you can change, all right? You don't have to leave it alone. You can put whatever is suitable here. Sub headline, you can put something you want as well. Maybe you can put enter your details below. All right, you can change it. Company name, up to you, but normally I like to keep things simple. I would prefer to just hide the company name. The less fields, it is less friction for them. Okay, full name, definitely we want that. Email address for sure. Phone number, recommended. Now, you want to put a country code picker, you can as well, especially if you're marketing to international. Now, shipping, now we don't need this, so I'm going to hide that. Again, if you're selling digital products like me, you don't need a person's like physical address, right? Unless you're actually sending them something, okay? Now, as for the rest down here, we can leave all this alone. Footer tax, 100% secure and safe payment. Some people like to put their money back guarantee like 60 days and all that. Go ahead. Next up, enable cart mode. Product description is up to you. Normally, I just enable it. pricing information, yeah, just leave it alone. All right. Now I'm just skipping this part a bit here. Now coupon codes. All right. Now if you don't have any coupons to offer, it's better to just turn this off, because sometimes if you have a coupon field, some customers might second guess and wonder if there actually is a coupon in existence. Okay. Now if there is, great. If there isn't, it's better to just leave it off so there's no ambiguity. So basically for websites, right, you want to leave out stuff that doesn't add value or doesn't make sense. So you want to keep it as simple as possible. Remove the excess. All right. Now let's go back up here to order bump options. Now, right now, let me just save this page for a while. Okay. In fact, I would highly advise you to save your work fairly regularly, if I haven't said it enough in my other videos. So if I go to this page right now, okay, you're going to see that there's only one main product here. Okay, this is what it looks like right now, and there is no, you don't actually have the bump offer. So we know the main product is here, because remember we did this step, where we added this products here. So you got a main product, but the bump offer hasn't showed up because we haven't enabled it yet. All right, so now we're gonna enable it. Okay, so enable, we're gonna add it. All right, we're gonna choose this bump product. The test product we created just now is the only one available. You can add a headline and the contents here. So it looks something like this. All right, this will be, I'm just going to copy and paste this just to show you what the difference is. This could be the headline. Now, weirdly, okay, this OTO headline, it's best to just, in my opinion, it's better to just keep it really short, just mention the price up front, because there's like not really a lot of real estate space you can use, all right? And as for the description, you can afford to add a bit more content over here. So it looks something like this, okay? Now, image address, now a little bit weird. You probably want to add the picture again. All right, so maybe I just go back and add the picture one more time. And if you want to, you can enable by default. Okay, some people claim there's higher conversions, but for me personally, I uncheck this box because I want people to make a conscious decision. What happened to me for a long time, just my personal observation, is that there were people who told me that, hey, I made a purchase, but I didn't agree to this part, so I want to like partial refund. I buy your main product, but I don't want this. So what I do is that I don't enable by default. I want to make sure that they make a conscious decision to choose this offer. All right, so that's just my experience, by the way. If you want to be a bit sneaky, enable it by default and make people have a conscious decision to remove it, that's up to you. All right, I'm going to click on save, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so yeah, actually we're kind of done here. You can save your work, but if you want to like modify things a little bit, the button size, and you want to make it a bit bigger, things like that, I'm going to leave it the rest to you. But these are all like nitpicking already. The form is kind of good the way it is, so I'm going to just click on publish. Now personally for me, I tend to skip the save icon here. I just go straight for publish because it saves me like double the effort. All right, and let's have a look at what the page looks like right now. Okay, so you have the order form, name, email address, phone number, main product, and then there's a bump offer here. So if I check this box, you'll notice that it's now not $10 anymore, now it's $47. All right, so that's how you create a bump offer in your order page, or even if this is on your sales letter.